Bats are unique mammals, the only ones that can fly and use echolocation to navigate in the dark. They generally inhabit damp places like caves and trees and forests. The environment that bats stay in makes them susceptible to a variety of pathogens. Also, keep in mind that bats do not have many natural predators and they also tend to live long, which means they are a great incubator for pathogens. But if that is so, then why don't bats themselves get infected? That's due to their immensely robust immune system. This it mostly owes to the interferon alpha, a protein common in mammalian immune response. Upon a virus attack, the interferon alpha signals to other cells to protect themselves. This immune response also causes inflammation. Too much of it can damage the body, but not for bats. Bat cells can go into an overdrive and withstand such inflammation as they have evolved pathways to do so, mostly because of their unique mammalian ability to fly. Flying requires higher metabolism rates, and so they can take the immune response to the extreme without self-harm. The bat cells are effectively walled off from virus attack, but the virus lingers on and reproduces. And when these pathogens enter humans, they wreak havoc, as we don't have such defenses against them. But how are human and bats coming into contact so frequently, and especially over the last few decades?
Whenever humans come in more and more contact with these animals which harbor such pathogens, it becomes more likely for the pathogens that they have to get transmitted over to man. Why this is happening? Again, man is tending to encroach more and more into animal territory. That might be one of the reasons. In fact, a lot of animal husbandry is a way of life and a way of recreation and livelihood for many people. This makes it more likely for man to come in contact with our current villain, the bat.
The transmission of pathogen from bats to humans can be direct and indirect.
2 years back, we had an outbreak of the Nipah virus. The Nipah virus was also known to have been transmitted by bats. So how that happened is when people came into contact with fruits eaten by bats that was exposed to their saliva or their bodily fluids, their urine or their droppings, that was the cause for the transmission of the Nipah virus back then. So these are some of the various causes. So sometimes it's a direct or an indirect contact, and sometimes it requires an intermediary host. For example, in the novel coronavirus, an animal known as the pangolin, which is a type of an anteater, is implicated as an intermediary.
So, are there still bad pathogens that we don't know about?
When we have come to a conclusion that bats are harboring a lot of pathogens and bats survive for a long time, it would be naive of us to ignore the fact that there might not be any other viruses. There are about 200 different species of different pathogens that are known to harbor amongst all the different various species of bats.
So mainly causes like loss of habitat and animal husbandry is bringing humans ever closer to bats that are known virus incubators. But clearly, this isn't the animal's fault. It's just bad luck for the flying mammals and a time for the mammals on two legs to reconsider their damaging activities.